This is Jon Huber with Crowned Heads, and as part of what we promised you when we first announced Crowned Heads was we're going to take you on more of a behind-the-scenes kind of a look as to what we're doing here as we build this brand. So what we're doing today, and if any of you guys follow us on Twitter, you'll know that I often tweet pictures of samples that I'm smoking and evaluating, and probably wanted to give you a look as to what that exactly means. First of all, we're here in our conference room, and if you live anywhere in one of these squares up here, probably by the end of the year you'll be able to get our product. So anyway, and this little quick tour. Over here is the window, and that's Nashville. That's actually the parking lot, and those are all the awards that Michael and Nancy have won. So as you see, we're surrounded by talented people here. So back to what we're doing right now, which is evaluating samples. In front of me are some samples that we've gotten from some various manufacturers, some different factories. And here's a little plug for our good people at Uptown Smoke Shop in Nashville, Tennessee. 615-292-6866. Follow them on Twitter at Cigars Guitars. Good people, great products. So let me explain to you what we're doing. So these two cigars here, let me do this an homage to the Stogie Review guys. I don't know why they always do that. I guess it doesn't make sense for me to do it right now, but these are from the same manufacturer. This is a Robusto, this is a Toro, 6x52, 5x50. I'm currently smoking the 5x50. All I can really tell you about these samples are that they are using a Habano Ecuador wrapper. I don't know what the priming is specifically, and I can tell you that the filler is all Nicaraguan. Past that, I really don't want to know much about the blend at this point. We're just kind of smoking it to see how it hits our palate and to evaluate the appearance, the combustibility. Is that really a word, combustibility? Combustion, the burn, the evenness. And these two samples are actually from a different factory, and I'll even give you a clue as to telling you that they are from a different country of origin. Again, for the Stogie Review boys. The wrappers are very different on both of these. At first glance, they may look very similar, but B is definitely more of a rosado color. This is more of a traditional Colorado color right here. There was a third sample from this manufacturer that I smoked all of them. And if you guys have seen me on Twitter do any photos of something called Boy 4, that was a sample that I really wanted to love because the wrapper was like eye candy, but we had a lot of burn problems with it, and I smoked through all the samples and really wasn't that happy with the combustion or the carbon ring, and the wrapper seemed to be a little too thick. Could be an age issue, I don't know at this point. So what we're looking for is a nice even color, a nice attractive appearance. These happen to be triple capped, and you know, nice even feel, no soft spots obviously. Nice weight to the cigar, smooth draw on the cold smoke. This particular sample smoking quite nicely. It probably lacks a little bit of the body that we're looking for. To let you guys know what we're looking for specifically, because I get that question asked a lot. We're not looking for a powerhouse cigar. We're really trying to model our first brand after something that everybody can enjoy. Something that's medium body but has a nice volume of smoke, nice texture that I like to say you can chew the smoke. That doesn't mean literally like chewing on the end of the cigar like you see a lot of old guys do. It's more about that volume of smoke, that texture, that layer, that feel in your mouth. That's one of the things we're looking for. But as far as flavor, we want balance. Balance to me is basically the hallmark, what makes a great cigar enjoyable. There's a couple of brands that come into my mind when you think of balanced cigar profiles. Epernay, Leon's Epernay to me is the epitome of balance. There's not one note that stands out over the others. You don't have this overwhelming pepper or this overwhelming spice or sweetness or any of those kind of things that might jump out at you. You have a nice even layer of flavors and complexity. Cabay One by Pete is another one that I would say is very balanced. At any rate, that's what our primary goal is. Looking for balance, complexity, appearance, combustion, and this is all part of the process and part of the room that I'm locked up in most of the day doing exactly this, evaluating cigars. So until next time, I'll review something like Jerry Cruz and Brian Hewitt and Walt White. Adios.